Hello friends, hi, I'm back. If you are new here, my name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So I thought I would give you guys the lowdown on where I've been this past year. If you know me, I have so many kids. Okay. I had a baby. That's where I've been. I've been heavily pregnant. This is Liliana. This is my first daughter, fourth baby. So if you can hear that noise, she's nursing. I do breastfeed. I'm not very good at telling stories and doing tutorials at the same time. I get very sidetracked and I lose my train of thought very easily. I can physically multitask, but mentally can't do that. So around Easter of 2024, I found out that I was pregnant and my husband just about had a goddamn heart attack. So I decided to take a break from really purchasing a lot of makeup, and my editing app costs money. Little things like that, like makeup really does add up. So I decided to take the time off to kind of just take some of the financial burden away from my husband. So that is exactly what I did. I did continue filming on TikTok, but I really did not purchase like a ton of new makeup. I did get a bunch of PR, which I will be doing kind of like updating my playlist with like all the new goodies. Like I've gotten Nomad Cosmetic palettes, I've gotten Blend Bunny items. And I really feel like you guys missed out here on YouTube because I did so many beautiful looks, which I'm not gonna recreate those on YouTube, but if you are curious to see them, I definitely do have some videos on my Instagram if you guys are interested in those kind of like mini tutorials. Didn't really purchase too much newness, maybe a few items here and there, but for sure for Black Friday, my husband actually bought me a few things for Christmas, so I'll be doing videos with those as well. I did film like a look, not great because I was so out of practice. So this particular look that I did use the newest Fine Cosmetic palette and then a new like P. Louise item that I had gotten. But it didn't come out the way I was hoping it would. So this is take 2 of me trying to film. I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things, but I do have 4 children now. Four kids. That's a lot of children. That's a lot of kids. I have a lot of kids. I feel like if you are a previous like subscriber and follower of mine, you already know like my house can get pretty loud and chaotic. My kids are pretty much all in school at this point, so I'm gonna try to film during those quiet lulls. But I also like to clean during those times, so I guess I'm just gonna have to really figure out how to incorporate doing what I love, which is YouTube, and also keeping my house and family in order. So yeah, we'll see. I am gonna be doing this look for you guys here using the brand new Alter Ego Sundown palette. I do want to start doing like whenever I'm getting a new palette, I want to kind of dedicate the week. So I typically like to post 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That wasn't always happening, but I'm hoping to get back into that. And if that's the case, I want to really get like a lot of tutorials for my eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like that's kind of something that I previously lacked, was like makeup content is just so fast paced. Like all the new makeup that comes out, I want to really showcase the newness. So I kind of want to attempt to do that. So we'll see. I do have 2 other new eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to be using this week though. So I'm already off to a terrible start. But Alter Ego also sent over this palette here, Mist Haven. Oh, so stunning. That package is so stunning. So I do really want to use that. And then I also want to use my Fine palette again because that was the original look that I filmed with. I'm not going to film that same look, but I did want to use that palette again. So yeah, it's kind of the thought process that's in my head right now. So yeah, I'm not really going to be doing much storytelling besides like giving you guys the actual tutorial. So I'm sorry if this intro was a little bit long. I really missed filming and I'm very excited to be back. So yeah. Don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I'll do an up close of my makeup look for you guys. That way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And if you're curious about how I achieved this makeup, keep on watching. Low-key a little nervous, breaking a sweat over here for absolutely no reason. First things first, I did get sent a little PR package from Pharmacy. If you know, you know. I actually have tried their face cleanser in the past. I think this is the small one because I know the other one's like bigger. I've tried the original, which is what this one is, and then I've also tried their cherry one, which I really liked. As of right now, I'm using the Elemis one, but when I run out of that, I already have a nice little backup. And then they also sent over their hydrating Halo Glow. What is this? It's just a moisturizer, but look at it. It's magnetic, which I thought was really cool. So I did use it in that other video that I did, but you know, again, it was not great. I was not in frame. It was blurry. It was not great. Okay. So yeah, so this is take 2. Close that door, please. Please. Thank you. They also sent over their lip smoothie, and it says lip smoothie, honey vanilla. So before I do my brows, I'll always do my like skin prep. So moisturizer, primer, all that good stuff. Eye cream. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. putty primer, but this is like their vitamin C one, and I really like. I was using the Nimya like cooling stick, and I also really like this one. This is the Mud Masky Vitamin Nourishing. This guy right here. To laminate my brows down, like stick them down, kind of shape them, I just went in with the NYX brow gel, brow glue. This one. And then to fill it in, I'm going to be going in with the ABH Dip Brow. And I got this little Morphe M625 brow, and it says Sorcels? This little thingy here. Look at the shape of this. It's like, I don't know, it's amazing. Amazing. Throughout my pregnancy, I've been letting my brows grow out, and they look so good that I feel like I hardly even need to fill them in. I'm just like structuring them. P. Louise base. I got this brush set from Fine Art Beauty. I really love their concealer, if you guys remember. So for Christmas, my husband bought me a set of brushes from them, and this is one of them. And as you can tell, I've used it already, because, like I said, I've filmed a previous video. It just didn't go great. So this is the Fine 0.8 face brush. And it's just like so perfect for like concealer or like buffing in your base. For eyeshadow, I thought I would tiptoe back into all my stuff. So I actually received a little PR package from Alter Ego. They did send me 2 eyeshadow palettes and some face brushes and an eye primer. Was that it? I think that was it. The eyeshadow primer, you guys know I like my P. Louise. So I actually gifted that to my sister-in-law for Christmas. Sister-in-law? Yes, sister-in-law. Because it's like a more clear based eyeshadow primer, and that's right up her alley. Like I said, I like my P. Louise. So the first palette I'm going to be going in with, I think this is their newest palette, the Sundown eyeshadow palette. We're going to ignore the pot like on it. But this is what it looks like. I did swatch it, and I kind of wanted to touch it a little bit, and so this is what she looks like. It's so pretty. Like, this is right up my alley. I've never tried Alter Ego's face, their brushes. I've never tried their brushes. So, oh, look at that. And they have a little paw brush too. I should have used that one. So this is the brush that they sent over. It looks like 2 face brushes, some eye brushes, and a concealer brush. So these feel so nice quality. This would have been like perfect for, oh, maybe I'll use this for my concealer. Very similar to the Fine one. It feels like it's a little bit more dense. So I'll put these ones to the side. Oh, I could use this one to carve out my brows. Missed opportunities. So these are the 4 eye brushes that we'll go in with these today. I'm going to take the 204 brush. And I'm going to start with shade Twilight. So the reason why I swatched it is because these 2 looked like they had shimmer in them. These like burgundy shades, but they actually don't. I want to do a halo eye situation. So I'm gonna start by tapping this down in the inner and outer corners. This one doesn't have like really any kick up. It's kind of hard to pick this shade up into the in the pan. I'm having a little bit of trouble picking it up. I don't know if maybe it's just like really hard pressed. Maybe is this meant to be a shimmer? Let me see. That looks matte to me. Maybe like a satin. As you can see, like I am able to build it up. I don't know why, it just a little bit feels difficult to pick up the pan, like on the brush. But I mean, we got there in the end. You know what I think it is? I think this is more of like a creamy type eyeshadow. Not a cream eyeshadow, but it just feels a little bit, I think it's more creamy-er, and that's why it's kind of like, it was a little bit harder to pick it up. But now that I've got it nice and saturated on my brush, she's doing the dang thing. I think now what I'll do is I'm going to take this 205 brush and I'm going to take the shade Warmth right here. And I'm going to use this to blend that out. Just the edges, like on the outer corners. This shade seems to be like actual like powder. Like there's even some kick up in the pan. I'm not having any issues picking it up. So there's that. I always like to kind of like smoke this out on the outer corner. So it's going to start looking like a triangular shape. I'm just going to dust that brush off and then go into the shade Calm right there. And I'm going to put that everywhere. So like even in the center here, I was kind of like avoiding that area, but I'll use this shade. Now I'm going to go back in between all those colors to make sure everything is nice and saturated. Didn't want to lose anything. Yeah, look at this. You see how it's kind of like, looks kind of creepy. Now this is where we are at. I think I want to take some of the black shade shadow on their 201 brush. Oops, tossed it. It's kind of this really tiny pencil brush. I'm going to take this black and I'm going to smudge it across my lash line. And I think I'll also kind of blend it into like the purple a little. And then I'll go back in with the purple shade Twilight on the same brush. Soften the edges. Bring her to me. Oh my goodness, did you make you? She's like, oh God. Why is it so bright in here, mamas? You could hear my kid drinking. I'm sorry, that's not a pleasant sound. Okay, so I just went ahead and I blended this out. I actually love the way that came out. Some of these shimmers, there was two of the shimmers that I was not too impressed with when I swatched. Not that they're bad, they're just not as shiny as, you guys know me, I love the shifty shiny things. So this is shade Gaze and Farewell. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, they are pretty, just, you know me. Amber, Firefly, Afterglow. Look at how pretty those are. So because I want these to super duper shine, this is blurry. Why are you blurry? No, my face is in focus. Okay, I'm going to take the Unearthly Glimmer Grasp. This is 0.5 fluid ounces, and this has lasted me so long. Like, my gosh. So I'm going to take their concealer brush. This is the 202 brush. And I'm going to take some of that Glimmer Grasp. And I'm going to tap it right in that center. And then I'll use this brush. This is the 203 brush. It's kind of like a flat packing brush. And I'll take shade Amber. That kind of orangey, sunshiny shade. I think I'm just going to raw dog it and go with shade Firefly. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty. But I need more glitter. I need more shine. I need it to punch me in the face. I have this Peaches and Cream loose eyeshadow pigment. This one's in the shade Bollywood. And it's essentially like a very fine milled glitter. It's not really a glitter, but it's going to give us that glittery vibe. So I'm literally just going to take a little bit more of that Unearthly glitter glue. Tap it right in the center. and then on that same brush, we'll pick up the pigment. I'm like a whole hot mess till the end, honestly. Trust the process. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be going in today with the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra foundation as well as the concealer. Tell me why this is the lightest concealer and it's darker than the foundation. I'm going to take this fine 0.1 face brush. I'm not going to go in with cream blush either because I wanted to go in with this powder blush. I'll explain a little bit better. But I'm going to take the Pink Honey BFF face frosting. This is their original packaging. They do have like different packaging, like updated. I don't have that. I'm going to use this because look at how much is in there. So this is the shade Milky Mocha. This is their bronzing stuff. This is the fine face brush in 0.6. Again, I have used these before. So I'm going to use this one to add my cream right where I want it. Now I'm going to take the Lancome concealer and then the Pink Honey X Cariad Angel Cake Corrector. This is in the shade Baby Pink, which is essentially just white. Because this one is not the best color for me. It's a little yellow. I'll use this Alter Ego 101 for like the concealer. I'll just kind of buff it out a little bit and then I'll go in with my sponge. Okay, wow. I really like that. Typically at this point is when I would go in with, well, I would have went in with the cream blush before I went in with my concealer. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and set my face. Do you guys know Spencer on YouTube, TikTok? He always uses these poofs, and I figured out where he got them from. They are so nice. Benefit Hoola bronzer brings some life back to the skin, and I'll use this Alter Ego 102 brush. This brush is like dense, but it's not like too dense where it's like moving my makeup around. But I like that. These are really great quality brushes. Like I said, I've never tried Alter Ego brushes, So I wanted to go in with the Blend Bunny X Ellis. This is the Solar Flare Dimension palette. Tell me this isn't giving sunset vibes. They do have another one, which is all the pink shades, which I love so much. But I wanted to kind of do, maybe I'm thinking kind of like the red and maybe the pink or maybe the red and the orange. Kind of orangey on the eyes. Maybe I should do the orange. Should I start with the orange, maybe add a little bit of red? She's crazy. She's bold. What's gone, babe? It's gone. You know you're not supposed to be on YouTube. Where's my phone? Stop it right now. That's so pretty. I'm going to add a dash of the red. Because we had gold. Like, gold is kind of the vibe. I wanted to go with the Ace Beauty Glow Essential Highlighting Palette. That baby right here. This is shade Glowing. I usually do the same colors on top of my eye, like under my eye. So I'm just gonna move on to the lip, and then I will, I'll finish everything up. This is the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade Mavicide. Girlfriend! I cannot tell you the amount of times I've gotten up out of this heat just to give her her binky back. Wow, this is like super creamy. I like that a lot actually. In this color, chef's kiss. I'm going to top it up with the Patrick Ta Major Glow Lip Shine, and she's expensive. I went ahead and I kind of just tried to tame my hair a little bit. Actually it doesn't look too bad. I don't know, I just always have like that kind of wild look to my hair. It's just like so frizzy. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Anyways, here we have the completed look. What do you guys think? It's giving major sunset vibes. I'm actually super, super pleased with the way that everything just kind of came together because I was unsure how it was going to look, and I think it looks pretty good. So this is actually my first time playing with this Alter Ego palette. So this is their newest palette. This is the Sundown eyeshadow palette. Besides, I feel like these two burgundy shades are more creamy in texture. Not sure how I feel about that, but I mean, everything else performed perfectly, beautifully. They blend so nicely. I have no complaints. I think this is a really beautiful color story, and the cover is stunning. So I kind of wanted to incorporate, like, I wanted to do that with my eyes. So I think I did that. I think we achieved the vibe we were going for. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with that. So at this point in time, I'm not really sure what my filming and uploading schedule is going to look like, just because I do already have my hands so full with my kids. 4 kids. Oh my god, like that's just such a wild number. I totally lost my train of thought, but yeah. But other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go on ahead, roll the clip.